رمضان تجلى وابتسم طوبى للعبد إذا اغتنم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Dear listeners, many of us know but are not able to contextualize the aspect of making tawbah. We always hear that on the big nights we have to make tawbah. What is the reality of tawbah? What is tawbah all about? What am I supposed to do when I make tawbah? Does tawbah just simply mean saying, "Oh Allah, forgive me," and or reading a few tasbihat of tawbah? Or is there some background with regards to tawbah? So the reality is just that tawbah in essence means setting the records right. The records with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the record with fellow beings. That is what is tawbah in essence. And a simple example of tawbah is, for example, if someone's child has wronged him as a parent, he has been wronged by his child. So there's an expectation from the parent. If the child comes and says that he is sorry, the parent has certain conditions for his apology to be accepted. One is a verbal apology from the side of the child, and then there has to be a commitment from the side of the child not to repeat that error or that mistake again. So as we set our conditions with accepting someone's apology, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also has conditions. But these conditions are not like our conditions where we benefit of the apology of the child because we need that apology so that we can benefit from each another. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is independent of anyone's apology in terms of increasing his grandeur and greatness. Allah ta'ala is Ghafoor Rahim. He is most forgiving, most merciful. No one's apology and no one's wrongdoing decreases his grandeur. And no one's ibadat and worship and good deeds increase him. He is independent. The apology that we make to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is actually for our own benefit. The benefits of it are going to be reaped by us because we need the mercy of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need the forgiveness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah ta'ala is ghani, He is independent. He is not in need of that apology. So when we apologize to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in essence, we want to set our record straight with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that our transition to the hereafter and to Jannat, inshallah, will be very, very easy and very, very smooth, inshallah. Allah ta'ala is so forgiving, no matter what amount of sins that we have on our backs. If we come before Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a sincere apology, "Oh Allah, I am sorry. Oh Allah, I am asking you for maaf." With this firm determination that we're not going to go back to our wrong ways again, Allah Ta'ala is ready to forgive us. Allah Ta'ala is ready there to accept that apology. He just wants an apology and a commitment. And even He is so merciful beyond that also. If perchance, by accident, we were overcome by our own weakness, we did fall into that wrong, even then Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is prepared to give us another chance. Because Allah Ta'ala knows our weaknesses. So on this night, take advantage of this apology. It simply means that we, after apologizing to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we make some commitments. The commitments are that those acts of worship that we haven't fulfilled in the past, we start making a record of it. On these Mubarak nights, part of the Tawbah is this. We sit down, we sit in reflection. If they are undone namazes or they are undone zakat, etc., we start making a record of it. The ulama, they alhamdulillah are ready, most ready to help us, to assist us, how to work out our namazes. So we work out our namazes. We look at the days of for women folk. For the women folk, obviously, there are certain days in the month that they don't recite salat. So those namazes are not even compulsory on them to make qadha of. For the males that are baligh and they are mature, for them every day salat is faraz and compulsory. So we stood with our records. This is part of the tawbah. If you are doing this on the night of Laylatul Qadr, you're doing exactly what you've been asked to do. Count that as your ibadat. Setting right your record with your namazes, setting a record right with your zakat, and having these records ready. We don't know when the angel of death will overtake us. At least we have that record with us, and then we make firm commitments to then pay this account that we have Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, in the next segment, we will discuss how the importance of a record setting is to the life of a mu'min. Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq to make sincere tawbah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
زمان البركات رمضان زمان الحسنات